once a year, this client of mine asked me to go out with several of his drivers for about 4 Saturdays. I'll go out with 16 of his drivers and remind them about pre-trip inspection. That's the first thing. We always talk about pre-trip inspection, and it amazes me how many of these drivers will do a complete pre-trip and never mention brakes, air pressure, or push rod travel. I kind of think brakes and steering are really important, so we've got to do that. And I remind them about push rod travel and brakes and airbags and all that kind of stuff. So that's the first thing we talk about, is how to do a great vehicle inspection, because we all know that the officers out there, even though they do not have quotas, they have job performance expectations, which means they have to write tickets. And the statistics show that the number of tickets for logbook violations have gone down dramatically since ELDs came into place, which to me makes sense. But if the officer needs to write tickets, hey, good morning, Sud. If an officer has to write tickets, then they have to look at something else instead of logbooks. And so I really think a great vehicle inspection needs to be conducted by all drivers. One, to avoid tickets. Two, to make sure that they are driving a safe vehicle, and that in this way they can get home to their loved ones in a safe and efficient way. So that's the first thing we're talking about. And then I sit down with all the drivers as we're driving and I review following distance. I have them demonstrate on the 401 what a great following distance is. Specifically, I teach the 6-second following distance rule, and I review all that. We talk about winter driving. So far we've got vehicle inspections, following distance, and then I get into winter driving and black ice and how to detect black ice. So those are the three main things that we talk about, and then I remind them about hours of service. I was just discussing now with one of the drivers. He asked me a great question, and he said the hours of service, they're using Motive, or Keep, formerly called Keep Trucking, and he notices that on several of the logs, the drivers have 1 or 2 minutes as a vehicle inspection. Well, of course, you can't inspect all 23 items of a Schedule 1 in 2 or 3 minutes, and it has been known that officers have written a ticket because you cannot possibly inspect 23 items in 2 minutes. So you either didn't do the inspection or you did the inspection off duty. Well, if you did the inspection while you're off duty, that's against the law. Inspections must be on duty, therefore have to be longer than 1 or 2 minutes. Um, if you didn't do it off duty, that means you didn't do an inspection, which is a different type of ticket. So drivers, remember, you've got to be able to demonstrate that a reasonable amount of time was taken to do the vehicle inspection. All right, that's it. Got to get going. It's Saturday morning. Going to be training 4 different drivers today. All right, have a great day. Safety Dog is out. And don't forget, hey, I've got a newsletter that I send out once a month or sometimes twice a month. And if you haven't signed up for it, you should, just because every now and again, like this month, I've got a sale item going on, and uh, you should know what I've got on sale. This month, there's a course going on sale for 90% off. All right, 90% off. A hell of a discount. Anyways, Chris, Safety Dog, I'm out.